Howdy, howdy, and welcome everybody to the Minecraftian Server Play, Season 1, Episode 11. So, today I'm going to continue working on the launch platform and making a few things here. Get some automation, or some quartz so that we can make more of these. Let that grind up. I don't know if we have enough. We must. Okay, so we'll do that. I wonder if we can do another 3. We can. There we go. And you can see these are plugging away, so that's a good thing. And then I need some more ink sacks. Adair hooked back up the squid farm, so we're getting some ink stacks. And then we need some cobblestone with that. We can probably stop dumping all our cobblestone now, at least for a while. Get my color ring here. Wish there was a way to automate this. It's very inconvenient. It looks like I need one more ink sac. And then, there we go. Oh, and you can see that we've added some more auto crafting recipes. What I'm working on is I'm trying to make a high voltage solar array to see how much it produces, because I forget. It takes a while, and I think I'm missing some mechanism processors. Let me see here. It takes a lot of crafting steps to make this, so... Well, actually, I have everything now to be able to make it, but I'm already using all the crafting CPUs making those 3. So we'll come back to that and we'll make it on screen. The other thing is you guys saw the last 2 episodes. Oh, let me get this off of here. Saw the last 2 episodes that we have the draconic fusion crafting. So what I figured we'd do for that is go ahead and each day we'll just make one thing and put it on we'll fusion craft it. So we need 2 awakened cores, a draconic energy cube. So let's see. Well, we don't have any awakened cores, so see if we can do that. We have 1 of those now, and an awakened core. We need 4, and then 5, and another star. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab 4 of you, and then another star. Now this uses a lot of power and takes a lot of time, so that's why I figured we'd do kind of 1 per. And for now, we'll put you back, and we'll go down here. And we need to put you on 1 at a time, unfortunately. Little bit of a pain there. Now, if you were doing multiples, like let's say we wanted 2 of these, which probably would have been a wise decision, because we're probably going to need them, and then you. We could have just put a few of them on each one. Like if we wanted 2, we'd have put 2. If we wanted 3, we'd have put 3 on them. Did I do something wrong? Do I not have enough? What did I do? No. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's a problem. We actually don't have enough for that. So let's look at you, fusion crafting, tier wyvern. Do we have another wyvern thing? Well, we might not be able to do this. I might have to well, we have another one of these, but that's not wyvern level, so we're gonna have to do this. So we need 4 diamonds, 2 draconic cores, 1 wyvern core, and a draconium block. So, draconic core, wyvern core, and there we go. A couple of you, and we'll get you. And we'll make a block out of you. Actually, let's do 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 2 of you. And I think that was it, right? Oh, diamonds. We need diamonds. So 4 of you, 2 of you. So 4 of you, 2 of you. We'll put you back for now. We'll put you back for now. And we'll get 8 diamonds. There we go. Do that. And then and then here, this will be a good example. See, we just put both on there. And we need 2 of you and 2 of you, so put you there, and then each one uses 1 of you, so we'll put you there, and then we'll do 1, 2. There we go. And move you over, and take you, and put you there. Move you over, put you there. And take you, and put you there. Okay, so there we go. And then we will put you in there, and click start. This is probably one of the neatest effects in modded Minecraft also. I do love this effect. And I believe you're still off, yes. Because we ran out of power quite a bit. Our storage just drained and then everything was down. So what I want to do is set up like a SCADA type system, supervisory control and administration panel with like computer craft. So basically what I'd like to do is like in our power thing, I'd like to have computer craft set up to monitor our power, and when it gets below, say, 50%, it'll shut, or say 40%, it'll shut everything down here that we don't need, all the unnecessary stuff, and then turn on the emergency lava generators that we created last episode until it reaches above that threshold, and then turn everything back on. That way we'll never run out of power. It'll just cycle things on and off. So I think that'll be a good addition. So Cryo will grab 2 of you. Yes. There we go. And we'll put you here and you here. And that poor spider, I tell you, he has problems. Okay, so there we go. And we'll do you and you. Okay, and then we'll do you and you, you and you, and then did we put the wyvern cores back? What did we do with those? Well, let's go take a look. I think we did. So let's get the nether star back. Okay. Sorry, 1 second here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the nether star back. And then I know I needed the wyvern core. It would help if I could spell correctly, eh? Okay. So we had you. What did we do with our wyvern cores? I am just not seeing it. Okay, fusion crafting. And wrong way. Let's go back. So we have the 5. And we need the awakened core, so that's 4 wyvern cores. So maybe I didn't pay attention and we used it. There we go. And we'll make you. And perfect. So I actually don't need you. And I don't need you. But I do need you. And then put you in there. And there we go. 1 awakened core. Or did I already have the awakened core? I don't know. I forget. Forget in the middle of doing what I'm doing. How do you like that? Okay, let's put you guys up. I wish there was a way to automate making these. I mean, they don't use a lot of resources, but they are a pain. Okay, we got you. And let's go ahead and get the pickaxe back. Take you. And then let's see what you need. So the awakened core, 2 awakened draconium, and the draconic energy. So at draconic, we have the draconic energy core, and we will grab 2 of you, and we will update the upgrade our pickaxe. So we'll put you here, and let's go ahead and put you here, and here, and here. And there we go. Now this uses a lot of power. I mean, a lot of RF. We're probably draining our energy reserves pretty solidly. But we have that. And this is a pretty awesome pickaxe. I mean, just look at that. Oh, this is being charged by this, by the way. You can see it going down pretty quick. So this holds 16 million, so this will drain it really quick. So there we go. Okay. And we'll put you back in storage for now. 20 attack damage. That's pretty good. Not as good as my axe, but it's pretty darn good for a pickaxe. Okay, and we'll put you back. And then let's go ahead and get more of you. We'll do 5 of you, and then we'll do 5 ink stacks. And then get my color wheel back. And there we go. Oh, also, one thing I'm going to work on is these farms over here. They keep backing up like I predicted with various resources. So right now we're getting a lot of gold. So let's go ahead and grab a few gold from here. And then put you in there, which goes back into the storage system. And then we'll take a bunch of you. Now again, I can fix this by, I could make these different chests. I could have them sorted out properly and then go into that, which I should have done. Or just around robin so that half goes into storage and half goes into production. But hey, and we actually have quite a bit of these right now, these processors right now, like 17,000+. So I don't mind a backlog like this where it stops, because it actually helps me keep production down. So that's not a bad thing. And our draconium farm's plugging away, or Certus quartz, and then our draconium farm here. And then I set up some patterns and auto crafting for the gathers and sours, wherever I put them. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, so that way we could just make them, and I think I have I think I made 10 of those already. Yep, there you go. So I am going to finish these farms out, and then I'll probably redo this section when I'm done. But for now, I'll probably finish these out to there, start bringing it around. And then since we want to get into computer craft, one of the things we decided we'd do in auto crafting is we'll probably move our storage system over to the new launch platform we're building. And this is making glass for us. To the new launch platform we're building, and that'll probably be our storage and stuff. And this will become a processing base and a creation base, resource creation base between the cows, making the ingot or the metals and the fluids, and then all of our farms here, and then we'll have a quantum ring, I believe it's called. It's been a while. To connect our ME storage networks. And then while I'm here, let's create another 3 of these. Oop, not 10. There we go. Looks like we're missing some glowstone. Running low on glowstone, probably gonna need to go make a trip into the nether to get some more, or make some plants for it and some farms, which is why I made all of the sowers and gatherers. I think it's sowers, but I could be wrong. So perfect, and click start, and then let's go ahead and make you again. And then what we're doing with these is we're further combining them into the 16 million ones. And the new storage system we have is pretty much going to have, right now we've gone mostly 1024s. We're going to go with the 16 million ones from Extra Cells. Oops. And you can see we have a couple of them made already, and they hold 16 million items. So that'll be good. Then we don't have to worry about an overabundance and balancing out of stone and dirt. Now, I would like to use level emitters and figure those out. I've never used them before, but it'll be pretty interesting to use those, because with level emitters, basically we could say like our processor assembly line over there, we could actually have those turned off until we get below a certain threshold. When we get below, say, I wanted 5,000 of these in stock at any time, basically it would let that run until we get above 5,000, then it would turn it off. Then when we're below 5,000, like let's say for the engineering processors, it would turn it back on. So that'll be a good system to get into, or like this where we have 53,000 pure Certus quartz in the system. Well, we're not going to use that much, so we could turn that whole system off or reprovision that farm for something else. But if we use the level emitters, it could send a signal and just turn that whole system off right now. So when we get everything set up on the new launch platform, that's one of the things I wanted to do to get that, to solve that problem. A lot of automation. So, okay, now let me make a few more of these, and then we'll head over to the platform, and I'll show you. We haven't done a lot on it. Haven't really done anything off camera between the last couple episodes. Making the wyvern stuff we had done before and just put it there. We didn't really do anything with it. We did make a lot more recipes and work towards let's see if we can do that, and worked towards the solar panels. So let's see if we can get this being made. I'm curious, I forget how much power this made. In the past, I seem to remember it pretty good, but I could also be confusing advanced solar arrays for the compact solar arrays. So we'll see. Actually, I think it just requires more CPUs than we can do. What's it need to make? Oh, that's the problem. I need a lot more medium. So let's just craft, say, 7 medium and see if I can do that without it overtaxing the system. Might be able to. If not, I can always just manually make the first few tiers. And again, this crafting setup isn't very advanced, as you can see clearly. Okay, so we have 9 of the low. So let's make 8 of you, which we can't do. Okay, well, let's do this manually real quick. We want the low voltage ones, which we can't do. No, we have 9 of the low voltage. So let's take you and see what you're used for. That was 1. Okay. Maybe let's do that. Okay, so we need 7 MV transformers. So and we can't even make those to craft 7. Why not? We don't have enough CPUs, which I guess, I mean, we could make. Basic machine casings. Okay, iron plates. So let's just go ahead and craft up a couple hundred iron plates. No crafting CPUs are available. Oh, okay. That's why it's still crafting those. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and leave that for now and put you back. Derping with Ego. That should have been the name of the series. Okay, so let's, actually, before I do that, I wanted to go back over here to the old mining camp we had set up. Okay, here we are. And then where did I put them? No. Yes. So I wanted some of these. So we will fall through the world. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and make a, we can't. I really need to, I changed some of these recipes. I need to change the rest. So let's go ahead and manually make some of these. We have 14,000. I think that's sufficient. And we can't manually make those. There we go. Do this. There we go. Okay. And let's see. Now we do this and this, I think it was. Yes. Okay, so. Perfect. Okay. Now, I should set up a teleport spot over to there instead of flying back and forth each time. Would save some time. And time's something in short supply on these videos lately. I'm getting a little bit better, starting to show more builds on camera. Like hopefully tomorrow's video, I'll plant more farms over there along that row, more processing farms, and get a few more things automated for us. Okay, so here's the platform that we were working on, and what I was thinking about doing here is kind of coming out, first of all, come out like this, and then from here, kind of sloping up. I think that would look nice. And then these would be like this, and then we would have this like this. Oop. Thank goodness for the magnet ring. And then this would come up like this, and then that side would slope up again. So let's go ahead and do you like that. And then this would have to be a slope. And then now it's going to take a long time, but I think that looks really sharp. I mean, that looks just really, really nice. And I like the way it transitions. And that's probably going to do it. I don't want to have it slope up too much, so I think that'll be really nice. So let's go ahead and bring you out now. And you. And you. And we'll go ahead and... I love this wand. Okay, perfect. And then we will do the slopes. I wish we could place the slopes like this. That would be awfully nice if we could just do the slopes and have them all the same angle. Unfortunately, I don't think they would place the proper angle, so we're kind of forced to place these manually. And if you do them too fast, that happens. Although I guess over having to come back and rework a few things isn't that bad, actually. Okay. Sure, why not just place it the same way? Perfect. Okay. And then, like you. Gonna need a lot of these. This is gonna be a time-consuming build, but it's gonna look awesome when we're done. And I'm not gonna rush this too much. I want to take my time and make it look good. And it's not all gonna be this black color either. It's going to this I can go ahead and do quick. And even better, if it puts a couple on top, that's not a big deal because we're going to be putting a block on top anyway. Now on the inside, a lot of times I would go ahead and put slopes on the inside also so that it looks good. But I think this is where we're going to hide the wires and power cables and stuff like that behind any type of machines we have. So I think that'll look really nice. Okay, actually, what am I doing? I got my nifty wand. And some water. Okay, perfect. And then let's go ahead and do you also. That should make placing those a little bit easier. Okay. And you like that. And let's get you here. Yeah, I think this looks really, really slick and just very sleek and defined. So, and we're not using too many of them. In the past, on other mod packs, when they were carpenter's blocks, if you used too many, it seemed to cause lag. I don't know if these do too, but I'm going to go ahead and keep the quantity down a little bit, just use them to accent certain things. And also, when it comes to building, if you do too much of something, you know, it loses its effect, and it just doesn't look as good as using it in smaller doses, basically. So that's one thing I want to be on the lookout for too is to not overuse these. I wonder, yeah, there we go. Since it can't place a block in me, speed it up a little bit. Perfect. And then you, and you. Okay. Yeah, that's looking really sharp. I mean, it just really defines the build here. Now, one thing I was curious, if I put one there, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It messes with the water. That's unfortunate. Would have been really nice if that would not have messed with the water. Okay, so perfect. And then you're not actually getting that, so you come up 2. Okay, and you come up 2, and then you will be up 1, and you're up 1. Actually, no, that's going to come out. Forgot. That comes out, so comes out to you, and then you slope, so comes out to you. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and get you there, and there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. And fill you in. Unfortunately, it's these blocks. Oops. Where did I place that? Nowhere. Good. These blocks are not hard to make at all, but they're tedious because you have to manually make them. So I got to keep making them just a few stacks at a time. If there was a way to automate making them, that would be very nice. Unfortunately, I don't know of one. Okay. Now, if there was, and you guys know, let me know in the comments. Maybe a mechanical user to right click, but then it can't select. So, I don't know. I don't think there is. Okay, so that's good for you. You're going to come up here. So you want to come up 2, I believe it is.
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna be home.
And then you are good. So you're going to come up 1 here.
Hi, Jason, ready?
And then, so you're there. And then we're going to do that. And then that's going to come up 1 more, right? Yeah, because it's going to match there. So then you're going to go there. Perfect. Okay. So that works out perfect. Excellent. So there we go. And then we'll do that and that. And bring you out more. And you out more. And you out. And then you. Okay. So that'll be perfect. And then we're going to bring you up 2. You go up 2. You go up 2. And then you really need to go up just 1 because you're coming out here and you're coming out here. And then, whoops, that is not right, but that is right. So, you there, and you there, you there, you there, and I'll come in and fill these in later. And this is how we're going to be building this. And one thing I was thinking of too is that in between the episodes I record, I thought about starting to stream because I know people are saying that between episodes, things are going really fast and we're building a lot between episodes and stuff like that. And that's true particularly on server play when you have, you know, a lot of people uh, working on the same thing, you know. So like Adair and I are basing together. So it's not just me. You have Adair building a lot of stuff and he's not recording, so you know, he's not constraining himself a little bit to a schedule or you know, building at set rates basically. You know, I'm trying to for myself, I'm trying to slow down the pace I would play at and build at, but modded Minecraft's kind of like an avalanche, you know. Once you a little bit slow to get started, but once you get some of the stuff going, it's just, you know, it's all downhill from there. Literally, it just everything comes faster and faster and faster. Like, you know, Draconic Evolution already into episode 11. You know, it's just one of those things that when you're doing single player, you can kind of pace yourself a little bit more. When you're doing server play, you really can't. But that said, I am trying to keep everything at a set, at a slower pace. That's there, right? And then that would be there, yeah. To a slower pace. So what I think I'm going to do is we've skipped a lot of mods that would be fun to tinker with, you know, like Botania and stuff like that. So even though we're starting to build some Draconic Evolution stuff already on camera, I'm going to keep doing that on camera. I'm going to do like one item each episode, basically, and kind of keep it to that sort of pace so that you guys see us do it. But Draconic Evolution, for me, isn't really... I don't view it as like the end-all stuff because there's still a lot of stuff that we haven't done. Like, we haven't created our space station. We haven't gone to other planets yet, you know, with advanced rocketry. We haven't started the RF tools dimensions and stuff. So yeah, we'll have the best armor in the game, and we'll have the best, yeah, I need some torches here. We'll have the best armor in the game, and the best weapon in the game, but we really still haven't gotten involved with a lot of the mods, and we will. So just because we're starting Draconic Evolution doesn't mean that that's going to be the end of the series or anything like that. We've still got a lot we want to do. So it's just, for me, another stepping stone, basically, how I view it. Okay, let's make some mega torches here real quick. Torch, mega torch, and pattern. Perfect. And this is part of what I'm talking about when you start modded Minecraft and you start getting into crafting with applied energistics. It just makes things so much easier, because see here, if I have it, well, let's not make 100. Let's make, say, 20. And then boom, I'm making 20 torches. You know, something that when you do it manually is a little bit more constraining. Okay, so let's go back to solar and see if I can craft one of these yet. See if I have the CPUs. I know I just used one for the torches, but hopefully these are done. And you saw those other 3 processors were done, so we'll make another one of those 16 million processors here in a second too, before ending the episode, because... And there we go. It's starting to be made. So we'll get that set up next episode too. I figure I'll probably set it up at the launch platform that we're doing. And let's put you up. And put it over there. In between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch more of these black blocks and go ahead and just try and fill this up as much as possible. Now the whole launch rig is not going to be black, so don't worry about that. We're going to mix some other colors in it, stuff like that, but we'll have to look at a color palette and see what looks best. That's just beautiful when that starts crafting. I love the way those look. that's probably going to take a while to make everything, but that's okay. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'm probably going to do back-to-back episodes with a little bit of a delay in between it while I get a few things set up so we're not just building on camera. What I may do is prep a few of these areas out here to put some more farms down so that we can get more basic resources being grown here and go all the way around. So we'll probably set up some more stuff. Like we set up, I wanted to get into the environmental tech void miner. So we need litherite. So what I've done is over at Aladdin's farm, last thing real quick, sorry, the Bowie's farm, which I should move over here when I'm done adding the farms. But for right now, I just made some nature seeds and started planting them in his farm where, overshooting it, where we had the limestone seeds. So that's been plugging away, making those. So got a few of these and a few of these. And these I'm just using to make the cactus for the green dyes to make more of those litherites. So, and then do you, and like that. And you can see a little goes a long ways for this. So go ahead and teleport back home. Fall through the floor for a second and recover. A little bit of lag. And that's another thing is I don't want to do a lot of production at the, or resource production at the launch platform site. I want to keep that for launching the rockets and like a command and control facility for computers and stuff like that. That way we can make that our primary base, where this is more the resource production base. So we're not lagged from everything going on here, because it's not actually affecting the server. As you can see, the tick rate's pretty much perfect, not bad at all. So it's not server lag so much as just FPS lag by all the cows being down there and stuff like that. So we'll put you guys in there, and then see, one last thing real quick. Let's go ahead and get you, and then some bone meal. Actually, let's go ahead and make some bone meal real quick. And we'll put you up, and we'll get you, and we'll mix some lime. 2 stacks of lime. And then I think that was called litherite. Yes, litherite. And do you. And we'll make a little bit more of you. So I would like to get into some void mining before too long. But it's a process. So I'd like to, instead of using Aladdin's farms, get everything set up here so that we're always producing essences. Just this whole level will eventually be nothing but small little farms like this. But I don't know what that noise is actually. What is this? Oh, okay. Yep, this is another one of those things I was talking about with server play. I didn't even know this existed. Apparently Adair set up a thing to make, I believe this is ethylene. And I wonder, did he hook that up to a generator then? Where's this going to? Rotary condensate. So he's making the pellets. Okay. So maybe that's not going anywhere yet. Maybe he's just producing it still. So that's interesting. And then I think these pellets are used in, yeah, the sheets and the rods. And then you can make sheets that way too. However, if you can make them... Okay, so there it would use 3. Here it would use 8. So makes sense. So perfect. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Take care.